Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beats. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we the stand the talk. Come here we are, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know the tone with Komon-Tok there. You know that. Well, today, as you see the title, it deliberates. As you see the title, Women. This program, now one of its kind. What in this program they about today? Now, like what did they say, a wake-up call? Now, like what did they say, a clarion call to action? And follow we just advise and warn people and say, based on all the indication, based on all the factors we are available, we want for submit clearly with the evidence, for suggest, for make clear, say, 2028, there will be no election. Why we say so? As the program they continue, they begin, they understand who's how they come up from, right? And we also go dig a little bit of key players in. Now, then key players are helpful make this program become even more solid because then we go borrow them, watch them. And we also go try for play some clips and let people pay attention carefully to those words and go back in time, take some clips and back, let it make more sense to you, let you have more flesh per the program. And we also go look deeply, the build up, the strength, what do we for do as a country? For let we not get anything again, we go lead with to problem. Of course, needless for mention this, we don't go through Buta war. And it seems as if those people, there are people that were really, really determined, highly, highly determined for make sure back then we go na the bush. Well, this talk, as always, it can get boku branches there. But one of the key players today, what they call to, now former senior ECSL officer, Arthur Austin. Plenty people know it. Go kind of we understand, the corner, it's a bit like say home base, also, in we for understand this here, all the four corners there. So now that make the program very, very rich. Well, we don't want to put much on this because we pay more premium to her, or pay more attention to her because it personal to we. It means a lot, so that I make one exhaust this topic better one. And also, I advise carefully to we all consider, particularly if you do YouTube, consider for like this program. You never know, you might need this program in future, because you know there's no changes on Facebook now. Where if you put a video, if we do live after 30 days, delete it. We can still. I mean, you can still watch the, but no more. You know where we save, just like I did save on YouTube. Nevertheless, it's fine because we still get strong base day na Facebook. We love una all. Any sound they all are part of the community, whether na Facebook, whether na Instagram. We'll not go itself Instagram. We'll click there. All right. Finally, we don't go Instagram. All right, it's better. So, all right. So, Fambul, we come just now for come introduce the big man at the building. Me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Today, na the 8th of April 2025.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Sierra Leone, let one big family.
All right, so straight to the point. We don't get nothing for waste, as always. Just a gentle reminder: me know, you know, we all know another community. So we can say within sharing is caring. For Kia, not so. For Kia, please consider two things. Like the program, it's good for us. Consider that, and also for share. But if you able to do both, awesome. All right. So on the other side of the screen, we get Arthur. We're not a stranger now. Arthur, you get a platform. People in the listening far and wide. Welcome.
Yeah. Miss Salon family, good evening, good afternoon. I hope say they manage the hold up with all the Yagba way salon depend right now. If anybody thinks say salon is normal with all waiting they go on, make we just left all thing up to God and continue for be we safe. One fine day all this go on.
All right, thank you very much for joining us. So as always, family, what do we go do? When we make them bold statements here, we not just make them because we want to make them. We want to lay a foundation. We go take and say 2028 they far. But before you remember additional, it don't come. It's always a good thing for make you prepare, because throughout history, the people will always prepare. They can end up for able manage whatever condition or situation we get for confront them. If you fail for prepare, we all know, not so. If you fail for prepare, then you plan, not so. All right, you plan for fail. All right. I thought the last time we kind of this program, there are key things that we be try to explain to you about key officials where these are the what they say the architect then, the real ringleaders then, for make sure so we get problematic results. But before even you can join to that, I just want to ask your opinion first, based on which way they can play. So we already played like 2 minutes 27 seconds. Later if the 2028, if we get to the election or gonna coronation, what they can just now.
The Sierra Leone presidential elections of June 24th. What we saw there was, if you like, President Julius Maada Bio, a former Army Brigadier General, who I know actually, and he went about going for re-election for a second term as president with all of the guns blazing, literally. There were 3 or 4
plenty people already watch here. They know they subscribe
attempts
because
to
someone feel say for subscribe. They need for
his
support we so
principal
we go bring.
opponent, Dr. Kamara. So that was actually quite profound because the military and the police were used in those assassination attempts, the presidential guard and the like. And they were in uniform. They were being videotaped by bystanders. And the last attempt on Dr. Kamara's life was the day after the June 24th poll closed, when it looked as though, by some fluke, Dr. Kamara could be declared winner of the election. In fact, that day, Dr. Kamara and his deputy did come out with a press statement saying that they claimed victory in the election. So President Bio was desperate that this should not occur. He had paid the election commissioner handsomely and actually wanted him to step up the process of announcing the election results to June 25th, 26th, and even held a gun to the head of the election commissioner, which didn't prove to be necessary because the election commissioner did as he was paid to do anyway, which was to announce Bio as the winner. The unfortunate thing for President Bio was that the whole process was so scandalously rigged that none of the international observer missions, that included the Carter Institute from the United States, official election monitoring teams from the United Kingdom, Ireland, Italy, Germany and France, plus the European Union's own monitoring team, all said that they would not certify the elections as free and fair or transparent. So President Bio looked as though he was going to be cut off from any Western recognition.
All right. Okay, Lowy, you there with me?
Yeah, I do with you.
Yeah, okay. With these premises, what we don't listen, there are a lot of things that we'll get for a lot of journalogy here today. What you take with the same team, still they now the same position with the same coach? What's your take for 2028?
In the first place, the statement the way this Greg Copley say, not being hide. I want just confirm say the 10 way the elections for take place. Plenty soldier man and police up and down with guns all over the place been there. Pass, then for intimidate citizens. Way different from one movie they then call him the dictator. Aladdin have been the kind of character.
Nice
So
one, yeah.
waiting Julius Malala Bio display so at that time na been like Aladdin in kind of character. Say whatever una do, una get for vote for me. Now coming to the elections, the one day we say still day. This na clear thing that the one day we been day we actually perpetrate the thing they are so we are always they say if the US government self don't say the election will be free and fair, the election will get malpractices and people in the way responsible for those malpractices, so they even give them visa ban, not for travel, and 1 or 2 triumph, they actually return them back to Sierra Leone. So that means Sierra Leone.
You ever put the names of those one with triumph where they return back?
Commissioner, the former commissioner is Commissioner Numa Mojwe. He actually reached New York, then send him back.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes. So
one of the people that wouldn't be put by the visa ban, yeah?
Yeah, the commissioners, the 5 commissioners we've been there.
All the 5 commissioners there.
Yes. So in actually attempt to come America, they reach New York, they return them. So if all anything and they happen, it left to me and you as a Sierra Leonean for still don't put foot down say, wait man not go come fight for we. Wait man not go talk for we. not we host them. Like how you go the first that you host, you never know go just can't take sides since you host. You go just say una left. Una put it down for look how una go solve this problem. But you know we can't say you wrong, you correct. But one thing is you where they misbehave, encourage you now in your house. Like how them do visa ban. You where they misbehave, can I answer? So this it clear cut to Sierra Leoneans then say the 2023 elections it be mad with malpractices. Waiting happen no reflect the people their mandate. People are not getting vote. Okay. So now my own understanding and I can analyze that mandate in statement say the election not been free and fair. Usai instead pulling your own news or analysis, I kind of side with about almost like everything waiting he say because we actually see security forces up and down all over the place during that elections period.
All right, so Fambu, there is one key thing I want that we understand the pattern where they take place. Well, they can put one key person because, like I can always say, there are plenty of things that would happen on social media. Before you remember, new one don't come. Sometimes we not able to remember. Every day new one they come. Every day new one they come. But luckily for we get the library now. We're at the Komon-Tok platform. One key player where people have for watch. We they can hear in statement we say, and we they can do another statement we get for campus. You join the statement. You go probably suffice. That go suffice. That go push. When we try to say no election in 2028, same team, same game. You go see how they come from. Now this audio they play so now a leak audio where one of the Sylvester where B they say then no matter what's in them plan for do now need to do. Now take that one day. Now carry go a memory lane. And when they come back to the new one back, where they reiterate the same statement, people then seems not need to pay attention. But this man said it before the election, and we see the results. And then now he don't say the same thing. All right, look to it.
Go be the first person for comments, like or share, and the last one for support we, so we go bring kind of content here regularly to you, so you see how it beneficial to you. So if you don't subscribe it, what you do it? I for subscribe to TPP Leo now. And before I forget, not forget for click the notification bell, so you go get all the notification. Bam.
And I always tell my brothers that we are not going to be threatened and speaking the words of the commission, remain unshakable, untainted, with the thick skin and very firm in our commitment to conduct the 4th of June 2023. We will be receiving threats in this court. There have been instances we know names have been listed for execution, names have been listed for raping. We know of all of these issues. There were instances where the chair was in the hot seat. Somebody was saying, if we do not make the party to win, they will resort to the Sri Lanka scenario. I told the person we are ready. Gone are those days in this country when somebody points a gun at you, you give your back to go to the bushes. We are ready to face people now. I'm talking within the context of DCSL and elect Sierra Leone. Enough is enough in this country. You cannot grab power by force. If you are not winning, are for winning. These are the slogans people are saying to us in our polls. So I just want to give assurance that as a commission, I happen to be the oversight for operations. So definitely, I'll be managing operations of the elections internationally. And I want to assure this body that nobody is going to stay out. What is correct is what we are going to do for this nation. We are not serving any one political party. We are serving this country. Now, Mama Salon will decide. I wish all the 70 political parties were here to hear us. Talking about the musicians who are NS Code and colleagues, some of them are on the pay list of politicians. They are groomed to sing against the presidency. That's our president, under whatever circumstance. But this thing has degenerated to the point that nobody is condemning, as we are all saying. let us go beyond condemnation now. If you can recall, before the August 10 scenario in this country, we were all here. And we gave intelligence that it was going to happen. So after throwing this challenge again to UNS code and the security sector, you have to step up. Enough is enough. This lot of table meetings, let people see the action. People that really say you are action oriented. You are using the force required of you as a security sector. They have been testing the waters. I'll be always saying this in these meetings here. They are testing the waters. Any test, they move another level. They continue to move. They say, what anyone will do, better when they do nothing. You stop them from singing, they are still singing. And there are the people at the background. And let me also tell you about the hypocrisy of the international community. I have said there that that's in their faces when they came here.
Yeah, I think we get anyway. No, I think we get issue with this clip, the continuity aspect of But anyway, the point will be the try for raise Naya. I'm sure not a new clip. Plenty people don't hear with this clip. He was the ECSL commissioner, South, and it be appear as if in this particular audio they be a spokesperson for the government, for the presidency. And we also understand behind the scene, we don't know it, how to is it, say 91 key. What do you make up of a statement like this? And how dangerous a man like this for still the limelight, where potentially, from what you understand, if everything goes well, it will be the next Mohamed Kone. What do you take?
That statement, the statement where that commissioner they make so, sometimes he been forget say in a policy maker. So waiting it talk so go down as a policy statement. Sometimes after I don't talk, I go remind himself say, hey, waiting I talk so it's a policy statement. One thing where I still admire at the late Tijan Kabai administration was when I left them make them sing, when I left them make them talk. Everybody free for say everything he wants for say. So for make we get a commissioner where they for oversee elections, where they for run elections, they say international community they test waters, blah 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 blah. The enough is enough. Now this then go do, now that then go do. People they sing against BO. Not to you place for say people they sing against one presidential candidate. It's not your business. Make people they sing, waiting and they sing as long as they not cost. They not cost, they not bring fate. So if people they sing say this stronger, that one they difficult and this and that. Make people express their opinion. So if they can turn proxy for the president for you want to be a mouthpiece for the president, and you sit down at that kind of position, they brag that you a commissioner, you get oversight for the whole country, you go do anything you for do, and we all see waiting happen at the end of the day. One big operational blunder is one day, Salon no go lent ballot box. I don't hear you with the lent voter screen, with the lent thing they with the lent. But one day I know you lent ballot box, and the ballot box they wait even though they go lent ballot box on side the ballot box they not been there. So operationally, as the elections they don't so again, they get all the ballot box and they in no time return them ballot boxes and they where we know say operations usually keep them ballot boxes and they intact as then come out na the field now so they can be intact with the ballot papers all inside.
So you think it's a premeditated game in the sense that this is not just one off. We not get for encourage no runoff. You think that could mean like a premeditated thing.
I always don't maintain that stance. They say whatever happened so in 2023 was premeditated, na plan work, na execute them plans. And one thing, as time they go on, when we look into the situation, all this plan they don't do them since even before the NPRC days. Sometimes say one day they can't take over power. Because the way they descend upon the people of Sierra Leone, it's like they don't try for come several times. This is not the same way they come and they execute what they want to do. They're able can take over power and then they do what they want to do. So when they don't take over power, and the more than they dig their foot into atrocities and other things, how for come out? Because if you come out, you know the consequences. So the problem now is now how for come out where they lead me to the question about 2028 if we not try to bring things to a halt now.
All right, so let's take the same man and listen carefully, family. Now listen and carefully. In that previous audio will play so when we be see the action waiting come out. Listen this one again.
A forward-looking guiding. Let this be a forward-looking guiding. Some of you are going to be privy to the 80 recommendations today. You may have heard about it. Some of you may have seen it. Some of you may have received copies from the office of the chief minister. But this is an opportunity for us to sit down and reflect over these 80 recommendations. And just to inform you all here, one point thoroughly noted. This is the first time, really, I can say over 80% of what we did was done by local content. Very little international assistance. When we are conducting the elections in 2007,
right.
Some of our staff were mere
observers. Let me just count the audio actually and join. Not let this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This now Komon-Tok.
It is the requirement of our commission that come next election, the funding from government should increase beyond 98%, if not even 100%. We want to see a situation in Sierra Leone when we are conducting the election. We just rely on our government to provide the funds for us. If anybody comes, tell you no. Go and help our people who are moving. Go and be of service to those who need this work. Help us to make our roads. But for our elections, let us stand tall as a country to be conducting elections on our own and provide the funds for ourselves. So nobody remote controls us and tells us what we should be doing within the African democratic dispensation.
All right. Okay. I thought you read this one. And if you on this one again, if we go a little bit, the way a talk say then go continue for do the same thing where they don't continue for do. In fact, it makes some bold like statements here where say then go continue for do the African way. And on the screen, these are references where we see references, the 4 main references there. If you check most of these papers, you go to read them books here, you go see how problematic African elections and they all over the world. And it's not a secret, we all know. So what you make up of this statement for say, we no need know, what are the game, what are the hidden secret? Because we know throughout the past elections there, we get foreign entities that way they help we, because we all know we can't see no get money, but we get good party that way they help we for at least we will conduct elections there. But here is a guy now we say they look up to 100% from government. Not that our economy don't boom. Not that we don't become fully self-sufficient in terms of providing all basic necessities there. But because this election part is critical for choose Ura was under people and look at and say, you know what? Now we come up with the idea, say, for if we be self-funded because we know what nobody tell we or correct we or make any suggestion. what's in the game plan behind this? Or if it says until we don't reach of age as a country, we need for the sponsor election now, nobody know for what you take?
Now like we Pikin go tell him papa say, me na 18-year-old now, I don't big. Then him papa will say, okay, when they cook na yaso, you no go eat yaso again because you know one the reward. One no go na emote. No clothes I no go buy for you anymore. In fact, waiting I give you self, I go take some of an you hand. That kind of thing that man did talk so. If you look now in background, waiting day. If you look now in back, the banner where day, the organization and call an international idea. International idea. Then serve the help for sponsor elections, they serve can help with money, they can help with trainings.
Okay.
And they don't deal with ECSL or NEC since Christiana Topping days. So the talk where they talk self say they don't want the money, then you will make roads, but they don't want you money for make elections. I don't think he can deal with it himself when they talk anything. The only thing he can do in aid is how for execute waiting they already don't plan. He can forget himself. But again, that's the hypocrisy of the international community where himself can talk about. Because if the international community, when they sponsor an organization like this, and we all know in the talk about the 80 recommendations, we all know waiting in at the 80 recommendations and whatever, the same international ideas, now then they had the electoral reforms. And then they had the electoral reforms where demands in up now in the talk so. International idea where they had the current electoral reforms. So me and you know waiting they do inside this stuff right now. Reform waiting, say waiting new, waiting they come. So all this way then they talk so as may not be see you caption quick self, no elections in 2028. I'm not go guarantee say yes, no elections in 2028, but it therefore be chaotic. It therefore be chaotic in a way that sometimes I don't know. They will just think of any number again. By the way, this man they talk so. You don't want their money, but look the banner they behind you back.
All right, okay. Not put this one, and again we'll take the key man where I'm sure this man don't go now history. We create a lot of confusion and doubt up till now. We don't even understand what we do as a country. But in justification, why we for move on? Why nobody know for? I mean, we know for be what's it is a scapegoat. We know for be you get it. What we I think what's in exclusion or somebody we know for be different. Let's just put on so. All other countries, them all over the world, then they do bad election. In other words, simply like that. So this is not just justification from your part, no listener. Why we for just ignore and even praise the election we pass? Okay.
There has never been perfect elections all over the world, so we cannot expect Sierra Leone elections or the 2023 elections to be the outcast. What is important in every election is to follow what the law says, not what people perceive.
Okay, we don't hear now. It clear. It say no election not in the world way perfect. More or less, is it? People look at and say you already get this in mind. What do you make up of this statement? And the sense, is it just like playing words here? Because is it a crime if we make we own perfect? Or we just wait, we look at the bad precedents will not happen in some part of the world. We say, you don't happen yourself, so it can happen. Is it okay for us we just borrow bad things around the world, or we not for be like a sort of like a focal point for good thing, or maybe a reference of people and for a reference salon for say like a case study? What's your take in a statement like this by saying there has never been any election where we're good now the world, and because of that we election a salon more or less if it be over accepted?
Well, for another policy statement like this, for say elections all over the world now, so it is unfortunate. You're not gonna make that kind of statement. They especially we people that don't tell you say the election not credible. People that don't tell you say this not correct, which you do so not correct. You they say because your neighbor and you're not correct. You say if you're not we're not correct is justifiable. So Mr. Komon-Tok, this one it clear say the majority try for make the team fine, make the team look fine, say waiting and do so where they call. If you look, electoral reform don't they take place since 1995, where they bring in the new elections office, where UNDP sponsor the restructuring and reform of the electoral commission. So along the line, all the things also where they talk so, it's supposed for them correct them. We're not supposed for the go BN against Sebo elections bad country A, elections bad country B. Salon don't make name in 1996 for good elections. Salon don't make name all the elections with regards to Pakaba and Eskoroma and up to 2018. So for make these elections can look bad, then you they justify say other countries they don't get bad elections. What about the good elections the way we don't get so far? 1996 up onto 2007. From 2007 we come to 2018 where we get change of.
The elections were generally peaceful.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So with all of them thing there, so you know go justify this particular one. If the one way been say all the past elections then correct, then can say this particular one not correct. That don't do for make you check yourself. Say, okay, make we look into waiting and say happen. But for say because a bad na you neighbor house or because you young papa the check, means if you papa for check, no.
So
This entered into the result database.
This now
representing 97.6% of all polling stations across the country, excluding those that were invalidated. The average national turnout is 87.3%. The total number of valid votes cast is 2,350,626. There are 108,000.
All right, so we see this one. A lot of people make reference to and them polling stations that will be cancelled, more than 400. Kailan Court Barry, we all be every now and then. So you be don't work under Christiana Thorpe. I could not understand what actually be take place. We make a councillor where people don't buy that justification and say if Christiana Thorpe Council announced back then, why they not for do it? In other words, knock me and knock you, or maybe let's get point. What's your take since that you don't work with both commissioners there? You don't work with Mohamed Kone, you don't work with Christiana Thorpe.
The same way Christiana Thorpe they read this 207 results. I'm not in the ECSL.
Okay.
But when I come ECSL, me cite the document who cite all 477 polling stations there, all votes obtained in those stations, and almost percent every station being get overvoting by. Every one of them. And waiting Dr. Thorpe do, Alex now by one overvoting take place. They annul that particular station there.
But you don't validate them because you know work order. I mean, physically work on the run. So these are documents. Other person can challenge the documents back.
No, I work under and I work under and a document where I see. I did it. And there was a breakdown of those 477 stations, and also Kailan no more. It happened. It happened at Kailan, it happened at Makeni, it happened at Freetown as well. The unfortunate side of this is people then they inside Freetown will go able to tell you about this, but they're afraid. Now, if Christian Atop be able for tell you say 477 polling stations and so, that don't already be a stepping stone for tell una self say if una say these 2023 elections now so it's on, una give you the breakdown of the results, because Christian Atop been get the results. Christian Atop been get the breakdown of the results we've been there. So I don't see any reason why you conduct elections, you not get breakdown of results. The breakdown of the results been there. If not, that's not the argument. Justification not there. And make I tell you something, Mr. Komon-Tok. You see, would they be labor we save too much with this thing? In 2007, when they try for they try for stuff those ballots in 2007. They try for stuff them ballots in there. Christian Atop been so wise enough. The structures when have been put in place, he get the information, then look inside them ballot boxes, then find out say some ballot ballot paper then they inside them ballot box in the way instead of FORM, they spelled them FROM. So anybody who don't work na ECSL know that history there, and they know say the one that been do that havoc they been deal with them properly at that time. So the justification say so they be annul, they not be annul. Una self they blame una small. This una they una platform here so. Una not get for the sit on the fence. Hey, we want to do this, we want to discuss this, we could not discuss that one day. Una self get at the camp. Una self get responsibilities to the people of Sierra Leone, where we all they look up to una say una they serve. If una they hear about here so, una not journalists them, or una they post journalists or whatever, una go into the thing, find them out, and come up with them for the people and for understand. And that's why people and for the listen and hear. Some of them audios or waiting they happy in a salon, you find, but most of the time they are not necessary.
That's the exact reason why we look out for authority, voices, and people who don't work there. I feel say these are the raw material and you know, you can get a book, you can kind of explain. We got a lot of documents that we can kind of talk about, but it make more weight if the person who don't work there, see don't explain them to people and I see now so be happen either come from an authority or a well-informed position. I know we get the kind of knowledge where you get in ECSL, I not get her. Even if I read documents there are certain things that will not all the document they capture.
Right. Anyways, we got to reach there. Going forward, when I get for the engage the people of Sierra Leone, they tell and say
this now one part of Nasu, because we don't want to wait to get 2028. We start the ball rolling at an early moment for raise the red flag. Say the same people and the same team exist. If Salon people are not wake up, that's not the last part of the program we go ask. What we go do as a nation for make sure say we not get nothing. If at all we get for each if election take place, because we believe say na coronation get for take place. Because now put something on the screen. All of these references the way you see so, these are reasons why we not able to get free and fair elections. One, electoral weak electoral institutions. Many African countries, this now the order of the day, and these are the books and way perhaps just in case get some people, you know these days now, yeah, you don't need for podcasts and day, you don't need for maybe pass you read, but you can get you I mean, subscriptions and they Amazon says get some books away. They so when I listen, normally they listen. This you will able get rich information, the incumbent manipulation, and we just see some of them here, even the weak institutions, the incumbent manipulation and electoral fraud, and we also see, of course, this one all clear now. We own part of the violence and intimidation. It take place when you look at ethnicity, identity. You watch out this book. If you read about this book from the institutions on ethnic politics in Africa, Cambridge University Press, you will see exactly the picture of Sierra Leone. And if you go down again, you watch violence and intimidation, you go see exactly safe again with Salon. So none of these things now one of the bluff would say all over the world election get problem where we don't know already. Say these are the things that we actually they cause weak and then they cause this that all they get here. But now we come to the point where we feel say very, very important. What do you feel say Salon people them for do at a time like this when what should they say, apathy? A lot of people, if you ask them now, and they tell you say the appetite for even votes, it not even day to them. What do you feel say Salon people for do, or political parties, or even the main opposition? Because of course the government of the day, the incumbent, their own job now for retain power. They want that all over the world. Now they not no more SLPP all over the world. But it left to the people there. And if there is any formidable opposition for challenge, what if you say some of the key things that
if you want for retain power, do good to the people, do good to the people, and then go vote you back in. But you want for retain power at all costs, now they the problem there. Where you know they do well. And we all know in recent days the things that we don't happen inside Salon, every day now bad thing they happen. So if you say you know one come out because you risk to come out now do, that they bring the bad thing. Now, going to voter apathy. People now to say people are going to tire. Say, we dey go vote, but we vote, the elections not they reflect, we vote. And you look at the intimidation we've been there in the last elections. They intimidate other party members, some other party strongholds them. For example, the South and the East, they intimidate the APC, not only the candidates, but the voters and the party officials, how you call them, observers and party agents. They intimidate them, some side, and they'll not be even dead safe. They run after them, so party agents will not be there for monitor the elections. So, come again in 2028 or going forward, if they reform CSO, where then they talk about, then they Allah say that they do reforms, If they reform and they no actively address their situation, and the situation is not going to remain the same. It will be worse come 2028. So people don't just sit down. They are making no go wound me back. They are making no go get trouble. Make us sit down and not even vote, and not even register. Now, I want to make one thing clear to the people of Sierra Leone. Where are they talk so? Are not they talk in favor of any political party? Are they talk exactly waiting happen on the ground? And are they talk in favor of any political party? Are they talk exactly waiting happen on the ground? We all see them born APC people, they host them. Now Pujehun, now Bond. So if you look the results, where they not even give a breakdown of the results, because we were being fortunate for catch that quick results now the website. That's the way one Andrew Kamara been published some RRFs. Some one whole constituency or whatever, there's 0 votes. So you want to tell we say that one whole constituency or district today, no APC member not been there. Non-APC member not been there at all. So the APC member then are inside and the party sympathizers, party supporters, then go say, waiting are they go vote for now. Even in Freetown, some areas there, some man go say, waiting are they go vote for now, safe. If Mr. Sef been there Salon, I go say, waiting at the use. I'm not going to even bother. I'm not going to waste my time for go vote. So that voter apathy, the ECSL self be an accomplice for bring up that kind of situation the way because people don't get confidence in the electoral process we administered by the ECSL, starting from make I not talk about them statistics, Sierra Leone, PPRC, ECSL, they all so waiting people that they go vote for. There's already voter apathy. Some are not going for vote, some are not going for register.
Yeah, okay. There's a statement where we go back in time, and this statement just they validate what we talk with the caption see no election in 2028, same team, same game. What about the words for Prince Adin?
As an African leader, the West, most of them will hate you. I spent 18 years in England. I went to school, went to college, until I obtained my terminal degree. I went to school, not only college. When you go to the lowest level in school, you know their mentality. But the people love you, which is very important, critical. You have won cleanly with all the shenanigans. The question people ask after Madabiu, who? That answer lies with Madabiu himself and God. So, Mada is thinking ahead of 28, not even 2028. His love for this party, and believe me, as in other countries like Mexico, the PRI stayed for 76 years democratically. It's possible here. This PR system has proven. This PR system which he chose, which most of us doubted, has proven that our popularity is excellent. It's everywhere in this country. No party can do it. We have got representation in every district except by default in Bombali. That's the only party. The UN yesterday, one of the UN people asked me at that reception, why is it that they got 0-0 in other places? I said, first of all, they have never got any representation in those places. So 0 is a normal situation. I said, we got 0 to them. Why didn't you ask why we got 0 in Bombali? But that's the question is, I say, we have won. Let us continue to go ahead. We just had a academic intercourse with these academic dwarfs. They sent here as observers. I just told the president, after our discourse, the EU chief observers, I said, do you think we are going to hand over to these madmen? I said, we'll never hand over to the power to APC. Again, not in this country.
All right, so just in case somebody get doubt on the caption, these statements probably don't put more weight on them. But what can you take with all this one? And you just talked about voter apathy and people in the listen. Does it make any sense for anybody for go come out again, go vote? We clearly, and this is not just ordinary person at the party. When they talk about a seasoned politician, would work now both parties, APC, SLPP. These are the people the way if we blame people for how we consider so, we not go rule this out because like I say, previous administrations from what I understand from then Secretary Stephen there now then come to Jankaba up till them point here then get answer. But what now you make up when it comes if you are link out apathy?
You see all of this arrogance and conceit we they see so. Now you know, as if now then they run things, now then they rule waiting for happen to people, then they dictate waiting to happen to people then. Calling international community academic dwarfs, it serves international community, right? Although international community, then say go they enjoy what they say they enjoy, because then go they open their eye, they look, then things here so they happen.
Well, then they want things. So they say then they make like that, then they want things. Then they want things.
Oh, that's the one the way they talk this big talk.
Then they want things.
Yeah, that now then they want to make us say, and then they make like say that they want things, my brother. Now then they force the thing. Then they force for one things for me and you. Where it left to me and you for say, my friend, enough is enough. The one thing is Solomon don't afraid the gun and all this. Why people enjoy all man they run away, come out of the country, are they really the feeling for the one they will left behind? Because you mistake small, them, to be honest with you, they will take care of you. So the very they say this again, Mr. Komon-Tok. Una way they get them platform here, so not all the salo people no more for the talk to. Una get for the confront some of the international people there. I see now yesterday or this morning I see now I want Mr. Tarawali they had the international idea inside Sierra Leone. You dey inside salon, you dey do electoral reforms. Electoral reforms is supposed to be, how you call them, all inclusive. Everybody for know waiting they happen. Now, I dey see somebody they say electoral reforms not to in na the answer. Salon people and get for change the way they think. Okay, fine. So if salon people and get for change the way they think, the message get for can down to salon people. But the message just there. One side, una say una they do electoral reforms, international ideas. Una think you not think we need una we need una reforms anymore, because the reforms una they bring is not inclusive. The reforms una they bring, people don't even know about them. Now we talk about proportional representation. How you do proportional representation? You go do a threshold. Now the government they dictate the threshold 11.something%. When you do that kind of 11.something%, you throw the smaller parties then out. So because it's not possible let them get 11%. Look at if you look the data, almost percent the parties don't they get since where democracy restored inside salon. Small percentage. So what did they do? It was deliberate. Say okay, there were also because proportional representation means inside the constitutional review. So then go inside there, go thief and come. Say, well, now we do this thing, but the threshold is going to be 11%. In 1996, the threshold not be even reach 5%. So other parties then be able to participate in parliament. But now then go do proportional representation with 11%. Almost party go able to get 11%. Pass them to big party then now when I say they do electoral reforms, we now inform the people. You self come talk, you get platform, they're supposed for candidate and use your platform for talk to.
No, well, if you follow,
idea,
if you follow,
yeah,
most of those platforms, most of those organizations don't turn those key, then they fear for come now a platform like Komon-Tok and other one there like we had. The reason very simple, because here we not get person behind the scene where they control for say no ask this question, not be this. We bold, we tough, we hard, and we unfiltered. This is the reason. Not that we don't want to bring them on the platform, not that we don't want to invite them. If you left to we want to make them come as often as every day, anytime they want, we want to make them come. But if you send invitation 1 10 2 10, say, no, me, they say, una no dinner IMC. You know, una no register.
So what you want to go do? Invitation you send to them people in the international ideas, Qatar Foundation, they not really talk to una, not to so because they don't want to talk to una kind. And you look and say, una no better structure or waiting.
No, it's not about better structure.
Well, waiting at this problem.
Well, like then they look at the
foundation. Una target them, bring them come. How una bring this waiting name George Coyle? How you get George Coyle interview?
So this is open source.
when I try for target some of them people and they raise the concern, say we as Sierra Leoneans, now this problem will they get. Now so they happen, don't they? Now they are doing what you call electoral reforms, and the people are not involved. The people are not informed.
Now, even if you mix those people, these centers then get people and don't turn, then get the chain of command. You don't work in office, you know how they operate. Then get them focal points. And now, whose side the action they happen? If you need to talk to them, you don't go talk to the boss. You talk to the people, the focal people, and don't talk. And then they give.
I think we're going to talk.
We now put this. If you feel say we not the issue. No, like what did they for so we need for go meet them for
because they are not listening.
Yeah, even if you send people, not the type of say, even if you send people and for let you get them, now the war. This is not the type of say. So we do what we can, and you might say yes, the message maybe some, but it really reach the impact they really need reach as much would they do so. Like you don't cancel now, you can talk. Another time will count another person, second talk. Now so we they build up the ideas and now so they spread. Now so they trickle down to the next person.
We don't talk for 2-3 years now.
Of course, this is the advocacy. Advocacy, we talk for 1 way, 1 moment, 1 year, if you say don't succeed. No, there are people that will sacrifice an entire life, generation. I mean, their entire lifetime for propagate a single message.
You know, so for this kind of situation as alone, for let go of a whole lifetime.
Well, I don't miss this argument between Komon-Tok and Whitney. Let me move on there because they would say, let me just speak out.
Which will include drafting constitutional instruments and taking those to Parliament. And then, of course, because our Constitution says if you touch certain entrenched provisions in the Constitution, then you have to take it to a referendum. It goes to the people. There will be a referendum on the Constitution that will have out of this 1991 Constitution. So that is really where we are, working on the technical details for completion of the process.
But how soon will that be done? Of course, the referendum. How soon? Because the public is still in the haste taken into account. Yes, we have fine laws in the 1991 Constitution, but as you rightly mentioned, they require review. But how soon are we expecting the referendum? More so when it touches on some entrenched clauses in the Constitution.
So on the timing, we are working on a calendar, which we will roll out to members of the public. But the point is that in even putting this calendar together, we want to make sure that we are consulting. And so there will be discussions with political party representatives. There will be discussions with civil society. Those discussions have already started. When I was Deputy Minister of Justice and managing this process, I had consultative meetings with civil society, with journalists, with political party representatives, in which I explained the process and laid out what the proposed roadmap is. Now, of course, the calendar itself, I will say it's not written in stone. And so a concrete calendar will be developed out of these consultations. Because we want to be very transparent about this process. We want to make sure that the process itself is inclusive. That at the end of the day, we'll have a constitution that the people of this country have accompanied. That these people of this country can really own and say, this is our constitution. And so that is why, you know, in taking the constitutional review process to completion, we have said the general language is to say it's our constitution. We want people to call it a Nawi constitution. And so we'll roll out this calendar very soon. It's something that members of the public will really embrace and be involved in.
Mr. Minister,
all right, so what do you take when it comes to this constitutional review? And of course, there is one key thing where we look at in the PR. And in fact, according to this new one, where they want to have a count, they want to maintain the PR system. How this because we don't test something. The Minister of Justice said, Justice Kawan, I recommend for we get PR system. But we don't check the PR now. We don't see how it disadvantage smaller party. Why would they force again for say, because according to the minister on this interview, then they more or less then they retain the PR system. Why would for do some don't test, don't prove say no they work? What's the point?
Mr. Komon-Tok, you know, all of this now for manipulate the people, their minds. All of this now, this what they do now. This the way the man they talk. If I'm maybe then AYV, so like I don't watch the television long time because I don't want to listen to them here. You know, now you bring PR system into a first past the post system. You can't box all things up. You go differ inside the constitution inside the constitutional review document. You can't implement them how you want them. Constitutional review is not all bad. You know, see the whole constitutional proportional representation is not all thing bad about proportional representation, but then they use them, then they skew them to their own advantage. The 18, 19, 20-year-old person in a salon, where you begin to explain about proportional representation, blah 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 to them, you get all that thing for think about. You know, they even listen to you. So we cannot television. So this is what we do. Make so. People really look at it and repeat to say a serious thing they explain. Nothing we don't understand. You know, explain nothing, not talk anything past. We will take it to the people. Whose people you they take to? Who that they explain to the people? The mommy don't the village. Who that they explain to her?
But they take
time there for all
whose language way for you they say they take to the people, and now who's side for take to? To the politicians.
They take to the people inside AYV and inside State House no more done.
No,
what
are the messages? People, this now one way where they reach out. Now make it say then get
one AYV.
No, AY now one, yes, of course, now one way one for reach out to the people. I mean, he said and gets away a strategy where they put a timetable, a formula for reach out to the people and explain. There are entrenched clauses there.
Almost messages that don't take to the people when they even reach to the people. Almost messages they don't take to the people when they even reach to the people.
So what you want me then do? Waiting like for example, let's say they watch you now. Waiting at the advice we go give on the constitutional.
We know they advise that government deeper in anything. They talk waiting and feel for talk.
Okay, as a citizen, we get right for what you want for to happen.
As a citizen of Sierra Leone, maybe I don't live in a book fields. For example, book fields, we member of parliament, they can't talk to it today. Now, this message you get, they ask you inside the crowd. You say they ask them questions from the crowd. And now this proportional representation one they come with. How we turn like, who no mix so? Or how na they do answer? We no. Oh, okay, yes, fine. But as soon as AYV make where they call, take it down to the people.
Okay, all right. Time done between now. If they give one advice now that we don't build up all of these, we don't put this message for let people and get them clear. What in Salon people and for do for saving democracy or for supporting democracy? If they give an advice to the general populace,
you know, my advice it go difficult for the people of Salon because myself been there go difficult for me, but. A bit appeal where we don't swell in kind before civil disobedience. That's where they unblock government bad one. Me, when I listen to Adebayo every day in my life. Adebayo, you know they say violence, but when he says Sidona House, it they unblock government serious one. If the government you say make I advise the people of Sierra Leone. If the government they unbug the people, now we talk about drugs, rest don't go over 1 million every day. They lie on people them. The amount of money they come out. When you say Komon-Tok, they send a salon every week, not so every month. Every week you get for send money na salon. And they advise the people of Sierra Leone if they want for come up and down that thing with that JGJ scammer when they dance inside that country, they no go take. They're able to strangle the government. Una Sidona us. Sidona us, how we go eat. Government
thank you very much. Yeah, these are part of the thing then where a lot of the time people divided opinion when it comes to sit at home. All right, so before we come on the other side, legendary Sawaid, we of course know see now one of the artists there. I think at the other you can say the last man standing. Then I really fits the name because we see in the past few years it don't become more or less the voice for many Sierra Leoneans in terms of in the music industry. And he able to do that because they're out of the country. Plenty of them within a salon, they don't opt that voice. You not sing against the government, particularly even a big star. But lucky they're out, and tomorrow, or I think tomorrow, I don't know if I get that correct. They're releasing a single with a title Walkman. Yeah, Walkman. So maybe as you say in the gear, I think the Walkman gets hooked for we not to zoo or something. I can't. But anyway, tomorrow we go listen from.
Who's gonna be big trouble? Who's gonna be big trouble? Where
Now Now, all right, so from we will take a short break. When we come, we'll come for the on our text and the line and we will go open now. They can't just.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we putting up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok.
Oh. Yes. So we don't come on the second part. And these are the final part. And now the second part is now. We the rush quick one. We will probably just spend roughly 15-20 minutes at most. Let's see if we will come up with the calling side. Yes. Okay, I think we get something. Yeah. All right. Just want to announce the first caller, ex-civilian. You get a platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Ato Alistin. My brother, I know what you undergo through. You know, we see man look ping, we say they getting living, you run away there. And reason. Yeah. I really sorry for what you do undergo. You know do this thing for yourself, you do it for the whole country, make people and see how this institution here don't capture by Mother Bio. Because now all the people in the day. Okay. Don't forget that side. The only thing we may try for say is all the political parties in Asalo, whether not 16 or 17 or 20, if the political party they are do not stand and support the electoral justice, believe me, 2028, no election over for you. Maybe them go there and register the people, they announce the winner. Not to vote, only registration, they announce the winner. Man, people like this man with I don't call this civil society man.
Also.
Then they be them Sano with this guy.
Andrew Lavalley.
56%.
Andrew Lavalley.
Yeah. You know, them man they all day for paint the situation very clear. Say they're ready for support any bad theory happen at that country. But let me tell you something, Mr. Komon-Tok. A slave will never be a slave forever. One day a slave must become a master of his own. That ain't for happen at saloon one day. And this one, nobody no go dispute him. Nobody no go dispute him. Then people are when see they fight tooth and nail for sticking at power. But they're nothing to do. Because if they go for command, they don't get life anymore. They don't get life any side, even out of saloon, even internationally, they don't get life anymore. Because they don't expose themselves, they don't expose themselves internationally, we be to say if they let salon say then go outside for them go ask for job, they know they give them. Because they know the kind of people they will be. We monkey smellian, this is simple. Monkey smellian, you know to touch. They make an effect so. So Ato, thank you very much for the revolution we don't do today. And the advice the political party they wouldn't they vie for power and that's only. If they not support this electoral justice.
All right. Thank you very much.
We are nowhere.
Yeah, thank you.
I then don't create a ceiling of power.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, the line's still open. We will take a few more calls and then a few more calls and then we take a wrap of the program. Oh, sorry, today we made the program short. Now we come on the messages and quick one. Been to Kede say me brother then no go sit down now then go tell you then get for feed then picking and give lunch. So make we forget the sit at home strike. Boys, they say make we make petitions to Donald Trump. Really. Samura be say Samura be don't congratulate Donald Trump and tell him about the election. No. I don't know if people they forget. Remember back then at Twitter, we count ourselves. We remind about to get here. So we don't know, maybe sometime. But anyway, let's continue with two messages them. Jamila contacted to say, if we had the opportunity you guys have in Europe and America to go out and protest freely, we have done that a million times, but Allah will grant us freedom one day. And yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, the top part of the Europe.
All right, yeah, you get a platform, you get 2 minutes.
Okay. You know, Sierra Leone, my brother, don't forget about constitution and forget about democracy. Now, two things and they help Sierra Leone for now to lie think and to normal other country there. But the one, it not go possible. But the one, it will possible as any time. You understand? The one we know the possible, just like what you this brother has say, for like people and sit on our house, and for like it possible, it not go easy. The Sierra Leone right now, we don't see right now what thing they go on, Mr. Komon-Tok. Now, if people say you, right now you're afraid for go, but me. Recently, I don't go the 2 times I don't come, but the condition where I see, I like country them, my brother. The only thing where they say, we not country there, if it's soldier, then take that country they back and review the constitution of that country, they put on the right condition inside it for day. If they do it with all their heart, then conduct election of that country there. Now the only thing that anyway going for help me. But for say, SLPP, they give power. Like this way, brother, it's not possible. It's not possible. They don't give power. Either they give them on the fete or they continue for sit down, where people are going to suffer. Because look at this video you play yesterday, about day for yesterday, where that man they talk for say 250,000 don't drop on one bag rest. And then no more don't do it. Because they don't remember who said them pull the rest to that stage you said no reach. And then the back you check and not to the young power do that one day. Because according to the rumor over there, is a China don't say rest Australia. Maybe because of that.
No, not a woman, not facts.
We just take answer no more because
no, Miss here, when me confirm and say na facts.
You understand? So for say na election na ingo make changes can na Sierra Leone under this government. My brother, me I know they hide them for you. Now only soldier they take that country there. If not godly people them, they able to return that country back to the stage you saw want that. I mean your contribution, Danny. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. And all right, let's take maybe a few more text messages there, and we say goodbye. Gladys, they say, Gladys Kano, they say, do we still have civil societies in Sierra Leone? Of course, we do have. Of course, we do have. All right, and we'll take another voice. Yes, it's now Abdul from the US. Yes, Abdul, you got a platform?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, good evening.
I salute you, Ato. Yeah. You know, Mr. Komon-Tok, where we can talk, APC can feel see that they will lack. Not necessarily means that they will lack, but that they will see as an alternative for bring change in Sierra Leone. But then they not go possible under this current executive way APC gets. They're all folks here, then compromise. And because of them compromise, them, but the way young really behind them, they said they follow suit. One of them, there's a young lawyer, I don't know if now AKT or what even they talk now AYV. And the kind of language where they use say, them will be defiant and they're ready for use them blood or everything. You know, now anytime where APC defiant, better they can't away. When they want to disturb them by the convention, and then at song, when they say nothing, then they go ahead. And we see what's in that yield. If they get young and fresh people and come over for take that party day and make sure they take this fight to SLPP, I swear to any team, it will get worse too, but it will get better. Now the only way that I know him for change Sierra Leone, but then people are them bent on for staying in power as long as they could. But they never realize one thing. The APC on the Momo, they talk past this. Some of the ministers, the way people and they challenge them as sticky, then they tell you, say, now this art here, now we the rule. We don't say when we die now, God, then get for go rule. In the end, what happen? They tell when the least expects, then they kicked out of power. I mean, some of them, they add up, then carry them going to graveyard. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Abdul. Okay, and all right, so don't miss this one. And okay, all right, we'll go ahead and take more few codes. And now we come on the other side of the Mambi, they say, let them come now with platform. We they ready for them. And all right, we'll take another voice. Yes, call us where they come from.
It's Kai Londo, my brother.
Oh, Chief Kai Londo.
Yes, sir.
How are you? How are you doing? You okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
Mr. Kai Londo, Sierra Leone, we no more than this electoral justice. I don't know who ever succeed, but because then guy now like they don't hold salon. You know, like all these state capture. I want party business day, APC and SLPP all are the same, but this only do they pray God for long, pray for somebody who they can free the revolutionary. We get vision for the country. Look for like Burkina Faso, bruh. Young man inside 5 years. But we still have no Chinese for let them say rest for me. How many sheep there?
To God.
Why they never bring for me tractor that will come plant the rest? How long will they find this? Will they receive like they don't send 27,600 bags of rice?
Yeah.
No go shame who PhD man there. Sierra Leone no need people already abroad for go rule me now. All the president that we make salon don't get it back. Now one day we don't do salon. We know the system. We know the people and problem there. But we were there abroad, we don't know. Everyone who knows self, they go the wrong track, bruh. Right now, the way through, now for go through China, let you work with Chinese or Russia. But the Western world, they know the help, bruh. They know the help. They know the help, bruh. Now that no more, God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, maybe we'll just take two more. Lobby, Ismail Kamara, they say Bio's forceful government against the will of Sierra Leone will, the will of the Sierra Leone people will never maintain peace, freedom, and prosperity in the country. Power is given by people to represent, serve, and defend them. And this one, they come out from okay. This one, they come out from Alusain Sankara Kamara. It say reforms won't change anything if our attitude remains the same. Sierra Leoneans have to grow mentally. If not, we will continue staying behind. Burkina Faso has started producing milk, yogurt, and cheese. Yeah, Bintu, thank you for joining us as always. All right, we'll take another voice. This one, Abu from Ireland. Abu, you get the platform?
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, how do you do? What do you do?
No bad, Abu.
Mr. Komon-Tok, in a Salomon, I see a man course for 7 years, 7 bloody years in the course by me course. And the people are not getting nothing. And they could tell you back, say, what course for 2 years? In the next 2 years, what course? You get what you want. They will tell you, say, yes. They support that person. Just imagine that kind of mindset. 7 years, man, the course. See, by fire, by force, by thunder, by this. Now, if this election you go to 2028, Salon not finish. And that same post, if this election go to 2028, Salon, if now allows this go to 2028, Salon not finish. That same post, they come back to tell you, say, 2028, in the answer. And with the big fool.
And I was posting this now, where they
Adebayo, in talk that one day. He said 2028, in the answer. After 7 years in the course, he say by fire, by force, by thunder. Incessive talk say, he say if we not allow this year go to 2028, Salon don't finish. Now that same person he endorsed 2028 back today. Saloma will be big fool in the support and back. He say wait this man cost for 2 years, he didn't succeed. 7 years he don't cost, he don't succeed. Now 2 years he did put to me for them butter. Fatima Bio get food for each. You know, it's unaccountable. In a good trade, when I say me, I eat you, I don't eat you, I SLPP. Big food one, they go support and back, he will say yes. They realize, say, that purpose, he get everything where he wants. You will not get food for eat. Tell me too, if you don't get food for eat, you're going to die, they die. If they go tell you, say, they don't make they say that educated fools them. The people, them, we don't understand what's not democracy. Not to Samura get democracy. Not to Samura they fight for. Democracy. If you violate them, so you get the right, you say something to people over to Mother Bio. International community, they support you. Just like what happened in Guinea. If you violate the constitution, anybody can take that decision, they can overthrow that president, the international community, they intervene because you don't violate the constitution. It's very simple and clear across the board. Someone are the only person we're going to talk for the people. Nobody know the way they snap now alone there, but talk for the people. Nobody know that when they check that.
All right, Abu, thank you very much. 2 minutes. Lobby, take you. Yeah, thanks, Abu, for your time. And okay, maybe we'll just take one more and then we wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, you get a platform.
I just want to answer to that brother we talk say the soldier man for take over Salone. I just want to tell that brother say we not get soldier man in a Salone again. Na illegal combatants they will get. Wait till me man they call Tetemurke. It's a bit that thing where they draw the rope, where they shake hand, where they say I don't know. Ah God, puppets in the string. Now they will get Salone right now. Not to soldier man they will get. If we get correct soldier man, then this thing for don't say.
You get for go to Salone?
Me? I didn't go Salone.
Okay.
I don't go Salone.
Okay.
We not get soldiers in a Salone. Now 12 soldiers they will get. 12 soldiers they will get. They don't know the work out gun, but they don't know the meaning of the gun. Illegal combatants they don't know what they come. They don't know what they join the military for. They don't know at all. They think they for defend mother view and the SLPP finish. They make you go take them coffee bobo there and them banga bobo there, give them government and kind of job. But you will reach there. We'll go for clean army day. You will reach there. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right. Okay. Now look back onto the text messages then. This one they come up from Omar Bungo, where they say the entire system needs to be straightened before election than why our only option is uprising and clean the entire government system. This one they come up from Mary Joe. They say, I remember when it was I remember then said it was over voting, even though I was not in the voting age, but I remember my siblings were saying it was on the news then. Okay, I think they refer to Christiana Thorpe. We got one video we can play tonight. The donation will be due. We have to play that. The last video now they will play tonight or the left toner. And this one come from Even Conte, where they say they don't want their money because smart sheriff they ask a backup for them. Drugs money at work. Sierra Leoneans need to stand up against their tyranny this time around. This one they come from Mako. They say Aba Liberia in your own way correct, then no go Falamakataram. Victoria, they say then we see inshallah like we connect the per siam. So as I'm typing a day upline they suffer because you don't done with time. And this one, Ibrahim, they say, Madam Fatima Tabu, they are what? They are bringing you for the second time. I don't know what to. All right, and because yes, Kelvin, thank you very much. You're well recognized, my dear friend. Thanks. And KK, they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, I go surprise at all. And Kate K, thank you for joining us. You're well recognized. Yes, Bangura, thank you for joining us. All right. Yeah. So you don't hear a lot of random calls and from different parts on the phone as well as on the text messages. Waiting at your submission. I mean, you want to do any reaction to this comment?
Not to any particular person, but one thing I will start with is a military takeover. That one they make we left them. We not talk say make people take over power by force. No, military takeover. You know what they bring. But in a nutshell, you say you talk pan the dog, you talk pan the bone itself.
Yeah.
The people of Sierra Leone they get to say they know they come out or they know they sit on a house. But who that be stand this election? Now Dr. Samura Kamara. You not politician. From where he say electoral justice, something even different from other people, the sense of electoral justice. Because if the electoral justice you want, you will still continue to ask corner for your result, and you for be seen, say you ask for the result here. But for the go behind, I see government statements say there are rumors around that on so date they are installing Dr. Samura Kamara. That it's unfortunate for my country they would they live on rumors and not find out where they so. Samura Kamara therefore come out and make definitive statements say now these are the do behind the scenes now so waiting Pakabab in the do story in 97 or so. Sorry, 207, I think, yeah. When they come out and make a clear say, now this is not the next step, now this is not the next step. So if Samura Kamara actually and his supporters they actually know say those are their steps, then they make it clear to the people of Sierra Leone instead of tomorrow and so, next tomorrow not so. Now we come back again to the other small political parties. We call them small political parties. They say get a voice for say. They come out for say something. We go to the big political party, APC. They say just sit down, left handle, left all thingy Samura and the people there. But then say get a voice. Una been go parliament say because of tripartite. To me, tripartite na failure. So we not say make them not continue with the party activities, but they say so still continue to ask Mohammed Kone for that 2023 election results and why those commissioners are still sitting there waiting then they do the electoral reforms, the party sit down, not they tell we waiting in the way you and the electoral reforms. So they say we all in a salon, we are so much confused. Civil society, somebody they ask, civil society not there again, it don't die. The only civil society where we know now Komon-Tok, we had and the likes, and no more we know. With that, we want to make una watch the space. Tomorrow we bother they do the launch in music, Walkman, Sawaid, the launch in music Walkman, and I didn't also as at Halston, but me a member of Guardians of Free Speech. We call ourselves Guardians of Free Speech. We launch a movement where you can't forget all that small movement they under we call them speak up movement. Post enough afraid for talk. How we don't begin the talk so by the grace of God, one day people inside Sierra Leone, we don't hear people inside salon they speak up now. Small. So we there forgive people zeal for make them raise their voice, talk within the morning. They at you say they at you. Light not they say light not they. Nobody know what all you say, either man say light not they. So when I watch the space, speak up movement, they come up with a campaign. We go pull an ado now Komon-Tok and the other platform then. I want to tell all the callers and listeners and plenty. Thank you for today.
All right, okay. Let us add this one. This one they say take it Gladys Manson. They say take it to the people. It's just their normal say, but they will not digest it to the people for them to understand. And this one they say Jamila. They say Jamila content say order one rest. You get rest. You not get freedom. Both are big. And this one, Adama Mambude say, go tell Samura let it come out and fight for electoral justice. No, not to fosidor na in os na lumbly inside in room they ala electoral justice. And all right. So we tap the program here today. Last month we did an amazing job, Naya. We did a fantastic gesture, and we're not able to explain and express the gratitude, the manner in which you guys hail the people and how they hail una back in return. The kind joy, the respect una send to them people and the way una make them feel at a time when the country in a critical position. We know how things are extremely, wouldn't they say, what white man can say, excruciating pain what people need to go through. If you give somebody 1 cup na salon, in fact, somebody in area when will be open the line. I was doubting this where you the pan cook, you get for cover you get for monitor your pot, because especially the fireside away sometimes compound all day. Then say if you left you portal you what you the cook, you know they say again. I was facing a joke. Well, people and be call at this platform say not so joke, Mr. Komon-Tok. It did really happen at the salon. In fact, that joke, you know, say we like that joke day. Sometimes I pass, hey, look at it, like, then say in happy now. Man, and then they do that joke day. Because if you do that joke day, that joke day, they take, you know, the whole out. So, like, what are the time for say? On a sacrifice, would I give £50, £100, $200, $100? Oh my! People really appreciate you now, and we promise you now one thing. Say when I go see everything will be done, get all the donation. But a very long one, but I'm sure we're not going to get that long time for watch. So what you they do today? Would they put roughly like 10, 11 minutes and I just see what I don't do, so I don't care and go. Don't back come tomorrow if the guy where they edit say if you done, would they come back to now back with the same thing and read for now. And guess what? This time, all over the country we give. No sign nothing at the country will not left. All side we give, no sign not the way left. No sign not the way left. Every corner gets. Every corner gets. So you can imagine. So technically, we don't contribute to the entire country because anyway, I don't know how I will say. We salute you for that. Right? So yeah, any one last word now before we say goodbye? You're mute. You mute. You mute. You mute. You mute. You mute. You get to click on the mic. Click on the mic. Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which you ask again? Say.
Any last word before we say goodbye?
The last word is me salon people them. Madam, you no get nothing for Gito we past trouble right now. Past problems, trouble. So this one they send audio against this other person, that person they send audio against that other person. And that one they matter they take eat and drink and feel good. The way we they fight against we self. And not they to talk about any one particular political party or one particular person. We all go for put aid together and make this Satan go away. Mara Biona, Satan we can a saloon. Imagine Fatima Biode talk say government not there for feed picking them. That's irresponsible. We not go say that. So make we come together with one voice. Civil society now zero inside our country right now. Make we come together and ask them people they are so out. Even if it take way up to 2028, okay, we go wait. Before 2028, okay, no problem.
All right, so family, we'll go do up the clip now, and so we'll do all the cutting for today. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back here. Now, bye-bye.
This now a gift to the church for Komon-Tok platform, an online platform where the site will give back to the society during this month of Lent, this Lenten season, and also those past months. I happen for being the person where they give for share the food. So Word of Life in our one part, the church is there, we receive this gift from Komon-Tok platform.
Wow, thank you so much, my beloved sister. God bless you. As you don't remember the church, God will remember you, will remember your family.
Hello, Matim, I hear it. Come on, talk. Amen.
But really, at this point in time, when you don't give this, we really appreciate it. We tell them plenty thank you. All my way involved in this contribution, we tell them all plenty thank you.
I tell the organization, tell them, Komon-Tok.
They will get long life.
The organization, the Komon-Tok platform. When I tell them, Komon-Tok
platform, we tell them, this is Jamat Ahmadiyya Kenima. Tell them thank you.
It's running. Now we need to give first to the mosque, Ahmadiyya Central Mosque.
It's a donation, it's a for camp presenter to this mosque like it's somewhere for the leader to pray. So this is the imam, this is the chairman of the mosque. So like the presentation. So
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, Akaya for can present this particular one-bag dress, an envelope will contain 500 euros, where the old currency at the 500,000 euros. And this presentation they make on behalf of the Komon-Tok. We based in UK viewers and actually give this particular donation here. So you can fix say this is the month of Ramadan and we need for calm and actually come with representation here. So on behalf of the Komon-Tok platform, we based in UK viewers, this is the presentation. Imam. So this is the one address and 500,000.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, thank you. Tell the Komon-Tok, we based in UK. Tell them thank you for the goodness we and all do for we inside this letter to Kadro. So tell them thank you. We ask Allah, may Allah grant them the alternative Firdaus.
Amen.
We ask Allah all the work the way they do, may Allah the guide the partner work then they. We ask Allah, may Allah give them good small supplement, may Allah they multiply more good supplement for them.
Amen.
Alhamdulillah, we tell Allah thank you for that.
At the video, I just knocked up.
We speak to James around town. I will get this opportunity that we can say I can donate this number address to the mosque where they in Carolina, any of them in Carolina. Where this one, the mention is one from Komon-Tok platform, the semi matter, give this sense of the month. So, and Alaji, this what I can present the rest to Alaji.
Thank you very much. You being to James, we will be able to get this gift from the donor. At least in a right time for them can get them. And on behalf of the mosque, aiming at the Imam Al-Haji Kamaduso, where the masjid named Abu Bakr Siddiq 2, because we get about 35 masjids in Around Country. That is 35 mosques around country. The central big mosque of around country, Naina Abu Bakr 1. This one, Naina Abu Bakr Siddiq 2. So on behalf of the masjid and the congregation, I want to tell you thank you very much and the donor. So for the intention, we get this again at the right time, where Allah bless us, Allah bless in generation.
Amen.
Everybody so far.
Amen, Ya Rabbi.
Intention, hence, in order against the will of Allah.
Me family them on a good evening. This na mood where they work still smokes. Now the chef this way they day. So I decide say for na 2 months they me make. But the one way now they me pick the pray. I decide say well, let us have benefits from this Ramadan donation where they give. So on behalf of Komon-Tok platform, I donate this rest to Masjid Mood Mosque na work street Komon-Tok. This na the Masjid Abubakar, the mosque. So Komon-Tok na don't present this bag of rice. So this mosque as their own.
For letting tea which we inshallah we want to appreciate them for the time we take and the one back we don't offer with this gesture when I come on top. One for tell them thank you, and one for tell them thank you and ask Allah.
So, Jama, this na a gift. We Komon-Tok platform don't donate to we for this Ramadan. Any Ramadan, any year they can send them. So this year safe, they don't send them. So we tell them thank you for this gift we don't do to we. And we pray to Allah, they go add more and more next year. So we tell them beaucoup thank you.
This is a donation from Komon-Tok group where they send this marketing to different mosques. But unfortunately for our Tano branch, Masjid Aisha fortunate for get this opportunity. They say that they make sunakati for the people the way they keep fast. So now the sunakati I face this goodness for we, I connect with Una, the connection between they are blessed Una and a
Mashallah. So this is a donation from Komon-Tok platform. We report from Puyon branch. So at the rest now they share at the masjid. Tell una beaucoup thank you. Inshallah, God go bless you now. Add more and more next year. Inshallah.
Also, when they work, Allah will put more goodness to Komon-Tok, will they bless you now, they will accept you now. So they make dua now.
Yes, so now the rest is put in the tie. I see that they put up tie by plastic, yeah. Plastic. They put up a plastic there. Anyone plastic we give people there as I understand people that really fast there, both Muslim and Christian. Okay. At the video. I just not that.
We receive goodness from Komon-Tok. They send for me 1 bag dress.
This na UK.
This na UK. They send for me 1 bag dress and 500,000. So we all as Jamaat will tell them thank you and we will pray for them and the goodness of the first month.
Jazakumullah khairan, ahsana jazak.
Understand? We gladly putting Komon-Tok don't do because that platform there. Now let me say that platform only leg for the listing. You understand? We will get a current.
So, Ajama, this morning, he comes from the diaspora unit. One of the brother in America, London, get a one platform they call Komon-Tok platform. And from them, they get the support here, they say for video box here. So I don't know hand it over.
stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no we no go lie. Now come on, talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes.
Oh, Komon-Tok. We dey talk and right, we dey talk and clear. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the rules. Come on, talk, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Come here, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration and vibes, we come from. future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go line. Now come on talk, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on talk, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the wall, we just stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We dey on a prayer for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we dey on for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, it's now we voice. Armies look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they come from.